Hey guys, if you guys are looking to start your own podcast show, I suggest you go check out Anchor. If you haven't heard about it, let me explain here. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership, and it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Go check it out. Yeah, throwing off the government and shit. So the only thing that can throw off the government is when God conscious comes down.
Yeah, the Christ consciousness. Hell yeah, bro. That's at least what I think. What they say, like the day he's gonna come back, and you know what I mean, and wreak havoc. All that shit in them books and shit. Like, that's a figure of speech. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna give human beings who've been doing right his Christ consciousness, and those human beings are gonna wreak havoc on this planet to the ones who deserve it. And it's going to be everyone that's not chosen. Because everyone else is the devil, literally.
They played the devil's playground.
Exactly. So they're not going to live. When that day happen, what? I'm prepared. I'm not scared because I know I'm going to be on that right side. Because I do right. But by me first. Or at least I'm learning to, you know what I mean? So therefore, if I do right by me, I do right by people, you know what I mean? Shit, I ain't always, you know? I ain't always do right. I hurt a lot of people, but
No one's perfect, but
I forgave myself. So that way I won't do it again, you know what I mean? Exactly. Forgive yourself so that way you don't hurt people. Because you didn't hurt them for something they did, you hurt them for who you are, you know what I mean? You forgive yourself so that you be able to stop and move forward.
change the bad habits and go for the better. It really is a mix of the devil's playground and God's playground on this planet. It's literally, like you said.
It kind of seems like it's the Satan's. It's like it's his earth, you know what I mean? But it's God's world, if that makes sense.
Like his universe?
Yeah, like everything spiritual is God. But everything that's like physical and shit like that, like the Satan will be able to control. Because it's on land. You know what I mean? And God cast Satan down here, so that's what they say, you know what I mean? So, and that kind of makes sense, you know what I mean? When you look at what goes on the land, sins and bad shit, you know what I mean? And everything that's good is spiritual. You have to, you know what I mean? You gotta think about it and pray to get to God because it's spiritual, but it's so easy to just go out here and just do something wrong. It's really easy for me to just slap you, for instance. That's the devil because I'm slapping you for no reason. It's harder for somebody to just, it's you know what I mean? Because that's physical. But if I want to do something that's godly, like, what can I really do? Give you a hug?
Yeah. Just help out someone that's struggling with something.
But to me, that really don't do nothing. Like, yeah, like a homeless person, like you be able to give them some food, you know what I mean? Because they could be hungry. But yeah, that's one of their problems, you know what I mean? But the big picture, they need to be off the fucking street. You know what I mean? That's what they really need some help with.
They gotta make their step. Fucking do something.
That's true. That's true. But some people just feel hopeless, bro. Feel like they don't got nobody. You know what I mean? They just want somebody to talk to just hear them, just to speak to. You just need some guidance, or you know what I mean? Somebody to just tell them, or just to sit down and talk, like, where you at in life? All right, boom. Yeah, I got some knowledge on where you can get out of that if you're willing to do it. Or yeah, I'm willing to do it. All right, boom, boom, boom. I mean, that's what they really need. They don't need no, when you hungry, and you can have a burger. You're sitting down on the ground, dirty, stinking, everybody walking past you, you eating your burger. Just put yourself in that position right now, like, so you can really feel it. Like, it's not, because we all human. That's, you know what I mean? That's not cool. Like, yeah, you happy a little bit for the time because your stomach not growling. But you know what I mean.
It's gonna come back later. You're gonna be hungry again.
Exactly.
The main thing
you're gonna be hungry again. You're still gonna be in the same place. People need help spiritually. That's the real godliness. They need somebody to talk to, because the talking comes from the brain, which is spiritual. It comes from thoughts. Where are those thoughts? It's not just in your body, it's in your brain, but that's, you know what I mean? Spiritual. That's what they need. That's what people need, knowledge. To know how to do shit, guidance, a little bit of faith.
Just having that little bit of faith can change everything.
A little bit of motivation, yeah, bro. Some people don't have self-motivation at first. Some people it take for someone to see a little bit of, you know what I mean? All right, come on, bro, let's go. And they're like, all right, yeah, come on, let's get it. And then they learn, oh, damn, I'm able to do this shit because they helping me. And then they learn they doing it, okay, I'm doing it. And then you learn, okay, I'm able to do this shit. And then you got your own self-motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we are gonna connect. We gotta talk to each other.
Encourage each other.
It's a complete disconnection between humans, bro, because we don't talk to listen. We just talk to respond and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy, like.
Cause people want to act like they know it all and shit. We have to listen more to fucking learn and shit.
Yeah.
Listen to respond. We don't got time for that.
Yeah.
See, are you taking something now, or just keep sitting there and act like you know it all, and then years later you realize, damn, I fucked up the opportunity. It's scary.
Yeah, bro, life is scary, bro. For everybody. Everybody, bro. Everybody.
Pretty sure you know about Antonio Brown and shit, right? Like what he's been through with,
like, the NFL, like the whole sexual shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
I saw in his one interview saying last year, like, yeah, football is great and all, but at the end of the day, it's just a kid's game. Life is the real thing.
That's real rap, because at the end of the day, yeah, they're doing that so that they can live, so that they can provide for themselves. Yeah, they might like it because they've been doing it since a buck, so they're just used to it. The muscle memory is there, and then someone will tell them, yo, you can make millions doing this. Well, I can make millions doing something that I've already been doing my whole life. All right, boom. That's just something they do to provide for themselves. They still have to, when they're finish that shit, they still have to live. You know what I mean? They still have to come back to reality. They're only on that field for how long? What, 48 minutes? They're only playing for what, 48 minutes, 60 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
Right. That's an hour a week. Practice. That shit light, you know what I mean? They professional, you know they ain't really going hard. So they only going hard one day, for real, for real. And you got their whole life to live. Yeah, they work out. They like, cause that's when the real shit coming, when they gotta work out. Deal with the media. Deal with their personal life. Deal with their own mental health. And you gotta deal with your own mental health while dealing with all those things. So that's a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because the media can real easily mess up your life if you let it.
Yeah, like I heard, like a lot of them stars go through like media training though. Like, you know what I mean? Like they get trained for that shit. Like real rap. Like they don't just go into that shit. Oh, blind. Hell no. When you a star, they train you. Yeah, the media, blah 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 blah. So that way, when they get approached by it, boom, they know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Know what to say and what not to say.
They don't tell them everything.
Nah, bro.
Don't.
They got media training. Bring it, look it up. Oh shit. You see that shit?
Yeah, big ass moth.
I think I killed it, right? I don't see it flying no more. Damn, that shit look like a fucking bat. Oh, bro. Hold up. You seen that, John?
Yeah.
Stop playing. I think it flew away.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like we were saying, media is always going to be trying to do something to hurt the stars' personal life or hurt their reputation. And that's good that they do some type of media training.
Hell yeah.
That's something that's
You
needed.
need that. I mean, because you don't, I mean, yeah, it's part of the life, but you don't ask for that shit. You're still a human. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And it's so like crazy too, because like a lot of people say like, yeah, they want to be famous and all. Okay, but are you sure you really want all the paparazzi up in your face, like every time you're out in public, flashing pictures of you, standing in your way when you're trying to go get something to eat at a restaurant, trying to go get back into your car to leave somewhere? That's not always going to be easy.
Right.
So are you sure you're going to be ready for that? Give yourself a reality check. See, you only realize shit when you get there and experience it.
Real shit is. A lot of people want to be famous. I don't know.
It has its pros and cons.
I think everybody want to be famous because they look at fame the wrong way. Because they look at stars and they just see them in videos, on Instagram, you know what I mean? Living their best life in those moments.
But what's going on behind the scenes?
Exactly. Like, yeah, you see them in the video, but picture yourself them, what they're looking at. You know what I mean? We're looking at them, but they're not looking at them. They're looking at fucking a bunch of motherfuckers with fucking cameras and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, that don't seem that fun, you know what I mean? Right.
Because it's almost like they have to please them. Like, not please them, but just don't pull off no dumb shit. But yeah, we're not in their shoes. We're not them, so. Like, think about how Tom Brady left for the he left the Patriots to go to the Buccaneers. I heard he was dealing with some media problems. I don't know what exactly it was. But this is what I heard. Oh yeah, they were trying to rip him. They were just trying to come at him because he went to this person's house. He thought it was like his offensive coordinator's house, but it was just a random person's house, and they tried saying like, oh, he was trespassing and stuff. No, it's just an accident. If he would have known it was the coordinator's house, or if it wasn't, he wouldn't have went in there. But he's new to the city.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. It just shows there's always gonna be something out there, someone out there trying to ruin your reputation. Can't let that get to you though. He's dealt with that his whole career, and he's handled it so well.
Yeah.
And that's why I respect people like him. Love him or hate him, I don't care what your opinion is on him. I love him for that, for a lot of reasons, but that's one of the reasons why it sticks out to me. That's one of the things that sticks out to me about him.
He's a very humble guy.
Yep. And it's crazy because a lot of people talk bad about him too. But at the end of the day, their opinion doesn't matter.
Hey.
They're not paying his bills. They're not doing anything really for his career. He's the one doing something for his career and his life. Yeah. Hey, that was a good talk. That was a fucking honor. My fucking guy, Mikel's.